What's the biggest money lesson that you've ever learned, Amy? Or hardest?
Probably that, well, I think it's back to what you just said, that there is huge gaps. I think some people have gone through life picking up information about money, maybe from other people, maybe from, good fortune of sort of hearing conversations or reading the right things, or building that financial awareness. And I think I missed that somehow. And, just knowing a fraction of the stuff on gender inequality in finances, and sort of, in sort of terms of lifestyle choices and opportunities, and awareness of things like shares and things like that were just words to me. I had no idea that you could actually get some. Like, I know that sounds ridiculous, but I as a young adult, I don't think I'd actually really ever thought of myself as having that. It seemed like this thing that particularly men, older men, would talk about and read about. And I just it wasn't in my world. So I think just the decision to, rather than keep on that track, do something about it and find a way into it that was slightly interesting for me, rather than opting out because it was never part of my life. I think that was not the hardest thing, but the biggest thing that's made a difference, is just going, okay, just because it wasn't doesn't mean it can't be.
Yeah, and I think you certainly made the right choice there, because I don't think it matters for someone if they're in a relationship, not in a relationship, a male, female, literate, not, income levels, whatever, that burying your head in the sand is unlikely to lead to a very positive outcome over time. Two, the sooner you start, the better, and money is a momentum game, as you've learned. So it's you want to build on that. But three, you can't outsource your finances to your partner. Like, you want to take responsibility for what you're doing, because life happens. Who knows? People get unwell, people break up, like whether it's that, or sometimes people trust parents or other siblings and that sort of stuff. And it's like, you got to take control for you, because going back to what I was saying before, like, it's impossible to achieve actual financial well-being or peace of mind if someone else is just taking care of it for you. It might be an easy option, or seem like it is, but
I think doesn't this relate back to fear? So again, not that I'm fear obsessed, but it's kind of almost easier to hand this to someone else who might make a mistake than us being the one that has to come to the choice and then potentially make a mistake. It's sort of this easier default to kind of go, they made the mistake, which is again part of that attack or avoid strategy towards decisions.
Yeah, I'd never thought about that, but that actually makes a lot of sense.